Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm learning Next.js for web development, and I learned something called dynamic routes. So let me show you what is dynamic routes in my VS Code. So as you can see in my VS Code, I have this Next app where I've created accessory, phone case, product, watch, folders, and within which I have the files. So in Next.js, we follow the folder based routing, which means our app file is the home page, and whenever we create another file within the app file, that is called slash something. So accessories means the home page slash accessories. So I'm running this app, and if I go back, as you can see, this is my app. Now, what is dynamic routing? Alright, so let me go inside the website and show you to you what is dynamic routing. So if I click on start shopping now, it will fetch data of all the phones of this page. Now if I go to phone cases, now it will take time as it's fetching data. So as you can see, all phone cases are visible. Now if I click one of this phone, as you can see, the description of this phone is visible. And now if you check the URL, you can see products/1003. Now for each products, I will not create 1003 and 1004 for every products available in this product section. So what I've done is I have used dynamic routing. So here I have this app, and within that I have created, suppose, this product folder, and within this I have this page.tsx. So page.tsx is for this product. Now page.tsx is important because Next.js will not know if this page is available or not. So you have to use page.tsx, and within that you can use a simple component like React. So in Next.js, every page is a server component. So if you want to use anything like useState or any hooks related to React, you have to use useClient to make that page as client component. So this is a server component. So for that, we can use simple fetch method to fetch our data. So this here I have created const res await. Why? Because it's async. Because it will take time. So await is important, and I have made this async function called get data. Then I have pasted the URL of JSON Web Server API. Then I have given this condition: if res is not okay, then throw this error, which is failed to fetch data, then return res.json. Now below that, I have created a simple React component named product page, where I have got the product, where I have got this get data function here and saved it to a variable. So const products await get data, and within this I have created this div, and here some styling, and this is the heading page, and this is the heading. So this is the product page. Now here I have imported a component, and I am using props to pass the data which I am getting from this get data function and saving it to products to this component. So here is the main component. Here I am receiving the products value through props. As I am using Next.js and TypeScript, we have to use interface or type. So the types are safe. So interface props, just named it as and save the product props array. Now product is simply an array, so I can use product.map, and it's a map method, so it will take a variable inside. So I have named it as items, and here you need to use key prop so that it doesn't shows any error. So I have used item.id. So where I'm getting this item.id and image, it's from the API, that is this. Now if you console log this, you will get data something like this. So you can get it from there. Now here I have simply mapped over it and added some Tailwind CSS classes so that it looks beautiful. Now after that, now as this is done, as you can see, all the products are visible. Now I need to implement the dynamic routing. So to implement dynamic routing in Next.js, we need to create another file and name it as id, or you can use slug, I guess. So id, and you need to use this square brackets page, so that Next.js knows that this id is a dynamic routing folder, and within that I have created two files, named it as page.tsx, and I have simply created another file called not found, which is a error page. So here what I have done, so in this page.tsx file, as you can see, there are a lot of things. So let me explain. I have simply created a type for this. Now in Next.js, you can access the URL using params. So I have created this type and named it as param.id string. And what I've done, I have created another variable called const res, and again call this API with param id. So now again I have given this condition. So if res is not okay, then not found. not found is coming from this page, which is a simple component which will trigger when something goes wrong while fetching the data. So that is that. Now I've again created a variable called product, and I have saved all the values which are coming from this JSON web server. Now I can simply use this data which I'm getting from this API like this. So I have this image component which has product which is coming from this, and within that, as we are getting data from this API has some title called image, so which holds the image of that product. Then we have category, then we have brand, product title, then we have a description and price. So in this way, I implemented the dynamic routing of this website, and after this I will be adding add to cart feature along with authentication, payment, and probably I will add payment gateway. So if you want those videos, stay tuned, and till then, peace.